Today, we are at Dominion Boulevard in South Cameron, one of the best neighborhoods in all over Windsor. And we're showing you today 2485 Dominion Boulevard. This house has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It is fully renovated. That's, like anyone who buys it will need to spend $0 on it. From the top to the bottom, like this house is completely renovated. It has its own driveway, its own garage, which has a potential to become an ADU, which is an additional accessory unit. It has a very big frontage, very perfectly, landscaped, new windows. Like, I cannot tell you enough. This house has it all. And the price is only $549,000. So one of the advantages of living in South Cameron, specifically this house, it is in Dominion. So the mosque is, I'm not sure if you guys can see it in the camera, but I can see the mosque from here. So it's a walking distance, like about 200 meters walking. So probably 3 minutes walk from the mosque. So that's what attract a lot of people. Like if you are from the Muslim community, this would be the main thing to attract you. Even if you're not, like if you're, let's say, an investor or someone from a different community, this would be a very big point, because this house has 2 bedrooms in the main floor, 2 bedrooms in the basement. So if you could add a second kitchen in the basement, you will have people who are living in the main floor and living in the basement, and good families that would love to live here because it's closer to the mosque. And this house has full brick, its own driveway.
Saif, I also want to mention that how many schools there are surrounding these areas. They're all like the best schools in Windsor, and they are very good reputation about these schools as well. And we have also like the Catholic High School, which is like nearby the mosque. I would say just across the street to the Catholic High School, Holy Named High School. It's also a private school for so many people who are interested.
It's a public school, actually. It's a public school.
It's a public school?
It is a public school, yeah. So everyone can join. It's for free on the government. It's a very nice school. Like most of the people who live here, they go to that school. It's a high school. So, it's one of the best ones here, Holy Names. It's a Catholic high school. And also for, I think sort of the Northwood Lake, the Northwood school.
Yes.
Is it an elementary? I think it's elementary, right?
I'm not sure about this. I think there's the specific grades in that school, but I'm not sure what is the last one. So
yeah,
we gotta double check with that.
Lots of different schools. There's massive schools. And also it is not too far away from St. Clair College. Like we're on the side of St. Clair College, and also not walking, but like it's gonna be very close from Walmart, a lot of different plazas, walking distance from a lot of different plazas.
There's also an outlet that's only 10 minutes to drive from this house, and the Venture Mall, one of the biggest malls here in Windsor. It's also from here like 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes from here.
That's right. So this neighborhood has it all. Like you won't really have any issue living here.
I mean, that's why it's one of the most expensive areas in Windsor.
Exactly. Even if you're investors, you will bring in A+ tenants to live in this house because it's renovated and also it's a good neighborhood. So right now, let's go and take a look at it from the inside. So as soon as you walk in, you have a small foyer, just so you walk in a small alley, and you have a closet on your left side, and you go then welcomes you with the living area here. It's spacious, and I also love the design they have on the wall. Like I think it makes a very nice contrast between the white and the dark gray, and also the gray flooring. So it's really perfect choosing of the colors.
And I also like the design that they added on that wall. I really prefer to have this like a special wall in the living area or in the kitchen. Just makes it looks more luxurious.
Exactly, like it adds a nice vibe to the place. And the space of the living area, I think it's good. Like you can easily have your TV on this side, a couple of couches, or an L-shaped couch. I think we'll have a good space here. And also, the big window and the style of the windows, I think it's really nice. And the location of this house, so when the sun goes out, it goes from this side, and then when it goes down, it goes from the other side. So this house will have light all day long, from the morning to the afternoon, to the even to the end of the day. will have light every day. So if you see here, when we go to the other side, because the sun right now it's from the other side, it's hitting the house from every corner, and we don't even need to turn the lights on. So which way, Sarah, want to go, left or right?
Let's go left.
Okay, we'll go left. So here we have 2 bedrooms and also 1 full bathroom. So let's start with this bedroom. This is the bigger bedroom, it has a big window, and this one is facing the main room. And here is our closet. It has its own door, it's a good size, and I think overall it's nice, good bedroom.
Of course, we appreciate the size of the windows that they added in each bedroom and how bright is each bedroom and each part of this house.
This house, yeah.
So bright.
It's very bright, very shiny. Like right now, it's like almost 5 p.m. and you know, the sun started going down, but we still have a lot of light. Even if we turn the light off, you won't even notice it. This bedroom is a little bit smaller than the other one, so probably this one could be for like a double or a single bedroom, could fit here. And also it has its own closets. So both of these bedrooms have closets. It's also a nice size window, like the windows are huge here. This one is facing your driveway and also your garage. And here, let's take a look at this nice bathroom. It's a full bathroom, fully renovated, you know, bottom to the ceiling, renovated. And Sarah, what I like about this, like the renovation they have done in this house, it's really good.
Yes.
And like, you know, it's not like just an average, no, I think it's above average renovation. I've done everything above and beyond. And here I love the fact that they added, because sometimes they have aligners and they put, you know, tile flooring. Tile looks better, maybe, but for a long term, the plastics are so much better. These are, you know, like lifetime. The water will never go out of plastic unless you break it.
Dave, I like that you mentioned this because I've seen so many houses that they do have a very nice finishes, tiling on the flooring, but I can see, especially like not the new build, like for the 5 or 6 years old, like even 10 or 20 years old houses, they have this kind of mold and moisture on the flooring, and you can notice the color, it turned kind of like a black color, and you can see it very well on the tiles, which is really annoying.
With this one, you won't have this problem, it will never leak. Like this is a lifetime, basically. Here we have a second closet, so as soon as you go from the house, inside the house, there are 2 closets, and here is the kitchen. The kitchen is also brand new, like basically no one have lived in the house after the renovation. So when you move in, it's like you're moving into a brand new house, basically. This is your full kitchen. It has its own like you know, washer and dishwasher. You have stove here, and I like the amount of cabinets. You could also have some space here. So if you want to if you want to add some cabinets on here, you could do that as well. You have the space. Or if you want to keep them like this, I think they are enough. And also there are some other cabinets right on that side as well. You can put your fridge here, and also you have some storage on here. And this is a good space for adding, you know, like this is a good space for having your dining area. I think it will be good enough to have a long dining area here to eat whatever food that you're making. And on here we have a granite top, so that's, you know, shows that the good materials they are using. And here we have tile on the backsplash, just the same tile that we have on inside the bathrooms, with double sinks. Sarah, what do you think so far of the kitchen?
Safe. Like the first thing I want to mention is the amount of windows again here. So we have 1 big and smaller windows here, and look at the sunlight that's coming into the whole kitchen. It's really amazing. I like it, and I've also seen like all these appliances. I think these appliances are like kind of brand new. I think they are brand new.
They're brand new. Looks like brand new.
No one used them before, which is kind of interesting when you're buying a house that was built like a few years, but you come and you see like everything basically is brand new. I kind of like this part, and of course the windows is the most important thing.
Exactly. Like if you turn the lights off, there's no difference. And
exactly.
Right now the sun is going down. Like an hour, a couple hours ago was even stronger, but we still have a lot of lights.
Yes.
And you know, the difference when you buy a house that's renovated, like you could find probably like a similar house, the same neighborhood, like for maybe 500,000 or 510, 495. But this house that you're gonna buy for less, you'll need like to spend 50-60,000 cash from your pocket to make it look like this.
Exactly.
And you know, that amount of money, you can buy this one that's already ready for 550, and then you can mortgage, like finance all of this amount for you. So instead of having to pay the 60,000 or the 70,000 cash, this house is ready. So no hassle, no time. You don't have to bring a lot of contractors, because we all know, like to buy a house and spend not just the money, like the time. You have to be homeless for a couple of months until you get all this work done. This house is ready to go. That's why I love it. And now let's go and take a look at the basement and the rest of the house.
So here is the space that takes you to the basement, but of course we gotta mention we have a great entrance for the basement, and also we have this space which is very easy to turn it into a second unit by just adding here a frame and also a door that could be separate the main floor from the basement. And here we have the separate entrance to the basement, so we can enter and exit from here easily to the backyard on the driveway. So if you're an investor or if you're a family who planning to live in the main floor and rent the basement, this would be a great fit for you guys. So here we have the whole space here. It's all concrete, which is kind of nice. And also we have an area here. They added all of these. I think these are like kind of walls. What do we call it? This is just so you can have like a fun area for a sunroom. It's not separated exactly, but of course you can extend it to the, here to the house, and here you can have like a whole area that's attached to the house, and you can just open it and enter to the sunroom. Especially in winter, it's going to be so cold. So an extension to the house would be great, but if not, you can just keep it as this, and maybe you can add a door here, slide door, and maybe just few windows here that I'm missing. And would be a great sitting area here.
It's a very nice space, like to bring your breakfast, eat something here, enjoy the fresh air.
And I think sunroom would be a sunroom perfect for summer, not for winter. Yeah. So we'll not need it in winter anyways. And this is the backyard that we have here. It's a very big backyard. I can see it. It's all to the end. And we have huge trees there. Of course, we do have neighbors at the back, but because we have huge trees here, so no one can see us and we cannot see anybody, which is nice. But this side, there's no privacy, because as you can see, like even the fence that we have, it's not wood. But you can plant some trees here, some bigger trees, they will grow and you will have privacy, or maybe you can arrange with the neighbors so you can guys change the fence and you can have more privacy in this
Sarah,
situation.
I also like the house is very wide, and it does not end right here. So you also have a space on the side, so your backyard continues, and this is a space you can fit a car here easily.
Yes, and this is the area where you can turn around and exit your car from the driveway to Dominion, because Dominion is always busy. It's day and night, it's always busy, so it's always good to have this space so you can just turn around just like we did right now. You can come to the end of the driveway, turn around and exit from here. It's going to be so much easier for you. This is the concrete detached garage that we have here. It's so special. So basically this is doable as an ADU, but of course you would have, basically an ADU means you can build or you can create a second unit that is not attached to the house. It's separated from the house in the garage, but of course you gotta take care of the permits and all stuff that you have to deal with the city. It's gonna take you some time and some effort, but at the end of the day it is worth it, especially if you made a second unit. It's gonna help you with the mortgage, and also in the future it's gonna increase the value of the property. So this is the garage. We do have an electricity, so there's many plugs here. The only thing that you want to add is water and just gonna be a bachelor unit. It's not gonna be that fancy big unit. It's gonna be only an open concept living room to the kitchen and also a small bedroom here. This is gonna be a bachelor, but you can easily rent it for like 1,400 all inclusive, or 1,500 in this range, because there's a lot of demands in these areas, and we know because we have rented a lot of houses here, and we know how many demands that this area have. It's gonna go rented easily, of course.
And Sarah, like this garage already has electricity, so if you can see, there are power outlets, there are lights everywhere, and it also has a window. So basically the only thing that's going to be needed to be done if you want to make it an ADU will be the plumbing, all of the plumbing basically,
Yes.
plumbing and sewer, and then you can turn it into a nice ADU. Or you can just keep it as your garage.
Yeah, if it's a
very nice
headache, yeah.
garage.
If it's a headache for you, you can just keep it as is and use it as a storage or to a garage for your car, and you can maybe just finish the basement in the future and enjoy having your backyard and your garage for yourself.
Exactly. And I want to also mention that the roof on this house is also updated, so you won't need to spend $1 on this house.
Which is awesome, of course. How much would the roof usually cost around?
So it depends on the height and the space, but usually, like 15, 20, 10, like I would say between 10 to 15,000 for this house probably, because you also have the roof on the house and also you have the roof on the
Yes.
garage. So probably around 15,000 it's gonna cost. But again, these are just an estimated numbers.
Which is, imagine you're getting a house that's already brand new roof and you don't have to do anything with that. Let's go and check the basement. So there we have a few steps until we reach the basement. And here we start with the laundry room that has a big or kind of medium-sized windows. Not too big, it's not too small. But again, the location of the house is awesome because you do have sun from the front and also the back, which is that. So that's why it makes it, even the basement looks more bright, and there is a lot of sunlight that comes into the basement all day long. And here we have a full second bathroom in this house, which is in the basement. And what makes it so special is we have a big size window here and a second window right there, which is awesome. We have a water tap. All the finishes are similar to the bathroom that's on the main floor, which is kind of nice and matching. This is space. So basically we have this space for your mechanic room. We have the furnace here for your heating, and also here we have, this is sump pump, and probably we can see the floor here. It's a little bit different and harder than this flooring. I think that's why, because they have added the sump pump newly when they renovated the house, which is kind of awesome because only adding like a sump pump would prevent the flooding in your house, which is awesome. And also it does cost around 7,000-8,000. We don't have an accurate number, but it's gonna be costing this much, which is gonna prevent your house from flooding. And also you are buying a house with already having a like kind of brand new sump pump.
Sarah, and also like this space, I think it's a spacious area. So if someone wants to add a second kitchen, probably you can do it here, or maybe you can do it with like where the washer and dryer are, and make this one as a space like living area. Or you could just use it the way it is, like it has 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
Or maybe bring
enough.
the washer and dryer here in this area and make this as storage, and maybe you can add your kitchen right there.
Exactly.
So you can have a window above the sink that you already have.
And if someone asks like, what is this? This is probably they have left it just to show that they have done the hard work. They have done this house, they have done it. They have done the renovation properly, and this is a waterproofing. It's it surrounds the whole house and it prevents the flooding, the moisture, the penetrations to the house from the backyard and from around surrounding the house. So this is just to show that the work has been done correctly and properly.
So if I think they have done this renovation in a very professional way, and they have not left anything that will make you complain about. they have done an extra work for it, which is we really appreciate it. And also the flooring, I can see the flooring are pretty nice. You cannot hear anything. There is no empty spaces on the edges. It's perfect. 10 out of 10. This is the first bedroom in the basement. We have, of course, the window here, and we have a walk-in closet, or kind of a small closet here. It's not really a walk-in closet, but it's a good size closet here in the bedroom. And we also have this deck. If you notice it, it's getting a little bit lower than the ceilings, but I don't have any problem actually walking under it. I don't, but maybe if there's someone taller like Saif, can you touch the ceiling from this side?
Sarah, even me.
Maybe
like,
we can show them.
I can walk normally. You know,
But I think few of your hair touching
but it's
the
fine.
ceiling.
Like even like I'm wearing
fine.
a hat, shoes, you know, so that also gives me a little bit, couple more inches. But
Yes.
Overall, for a ranch, I think it's a good.
And
you
because
have
we know that ranch is not like a race ranch. Race ranch usually we see like very high ceilings and also big windows. So this is a ranch, and the height of the ceiling would be a perfect for a ranch house. And also we have rented so many houses, and the height of the ceiling of this house is perfect than the houses that we have actually rented before. So for investors, don't worry, this ceiling is good for a lot of people. And this is the second bedroom in the basement, and we do have two big windows here, and also it does bring a lot of natural light to the area, which we don't actually need the spotlights a little bit because it's darkening right now. The sun is going down at this time. It's
almost 5:30 p.m.
It's almost 5:30 p.m. and we are on October, so it's not that sunny even outside. But anyways, we like it. We don't smell any moisture in the basement or anything like that. We smell all the good and brand new stuff. So we reached until the end of the video. If you guys have any questions or if you want to book a private showing to see this house, you can reach us out. Our number is going to be on the screen. And if you want to watch more tours like this, click this video next.